Hey Vikings faithful, Skol Nation, are you ready to dive into the purple and gold madness? It's April 1st, 2025, and the NFL draft is creeping closer. April 24th in Green Bay is going to be electric. Today we're breaking down everything Vikings, our 24th pick in the first round, our measly 4 total picks, and how Kwesi and KOC are plotting to keep us in the Super Bowl hunt. Teaser alert. We've got Justin Jefferson, a stacked coaching staff, and some sneaky free agency moves. But are we one draft away from glory? Stick with me, because this roller coaster of Vikings news is about to take off. Let's set the stage, fam. Last season, we crushed it with a 14-3 record. Kevin O'Connell proved he's a wizard with this roster, and Justin Jefferson? The dude's a cheat code, hands down the best skill player in the game. Free agency was a flex too. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah didn't mess around, locking up Will Fries for 5 years at $88 million, Jonathan Allen for 3 years at $51 million, Javon Hargrave for 2 years at $30 million, and Ryan Kelly for 2 years at $18 million. These moves scream depth and stability, but here's the hook. With only 4 picks in the 2025 draft, how do we keep the momentum going? So, picture this. It's draft night, round 1 kicks off at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're sitting at pick 24. The war room's buzzing. Kwesi's pacing, KOC's got that smirk, and we're all wondering, do we stay put or trade down? After bulking up in free agency, we're not desperate, but there's still holes to fill. Depth's the name of the game, and with an older roster, we need young blood to learn from the vets and take over down the road. What do you think, Skol Squad? Are we drafting for now or the future? Hit the comments. I want to hear your takes. Alright, let's talk defense, specifically that interior D-line. Adding Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave was huge. 2 studs with over $80 million combined in contracts, but they're both over 30 and coming off injuries. Brian Flores' defense thrives on pressure, and while these guys are beasts, we can't ignore the clock ticking. Imagine this. We snag a rookie in the mid-rounds, someone raw but hungry, sitting behind Allen and Hargrave, soaking up knowledge like a sponge. By 2027, he's a starter, and we're still suffocating QBs. Doesn't that get your blood pumping? Now, think about the chaos if we don't plan ahead. Allen and Hargrave are warriors, but injuries pile up. Last year, they both missed chunks of time. If we don't draft a successor, we're stuck scrambling in free agency again, overpaying for a stopgap. A smart pick here, like a 3rd-rounder with upside, could be the difference between a playoff exit and a deep run. What's your dream D-line prospect, Vikings fans? Drop a name below. Let's dream big. Here's the payoff. A young defensive tackle who grows into a monster under Flores' system. Picture him collapsing pockets next to our free agent stars, keeping that purple wall unbreakable. With only 4 picks, we've got to nail this. Maybe we trade down from 24, grab extra ammo, and still get our guy. The suspense is killing me already. Will Kwesi pull the trigger on a trade? Let's keep this convo going. Your thoughts are gold. Offensive line time, let's zoom in on that interior. Left guard's a question mark. Blake Brandel scrappy. But is he the answer? Walter Rouse, our 2024 tackle pick, might slide inside, and Ryan Kelly's holding down center with his shiny new $18 million deal. But here's the kicker. Kelly's not forever, and injuries happen. Last year, he missed 4 games. We need a draft pick who can step in now and dominate later. Someone versatile, nasty, and ready to protect J.J. McCarthy. Imagine the stakes. McCarthy's our future, right? That kid's got the arm, the brain, everything KOC dreamed of when we drafted him. But if the O-line crumbles, he's running for his life. 14-3 turns into 8-9 real quick. A rookie guard or center who can learn from Kelly and Fries, $88 million worth of grit, could lock this unit down for years. Who's your pick to keep our QB upright, Skol fam? I'm dying to know. The payoff's sweet. A fortified O-line that grows with McCarthy. Picture this rookie pancaking defenders, giving JJ time to hit Jefferson for 70-yard bombs. With pick 24, we could grab a stud like Texas Kelvin Banks Jr. Mock drafts are buzzing about him, or trade down for more shots. The draft's a month away, and I'm already pacing. What's your gut telling you, Vikings Nation? Cornerback room. Let's get hyped. Byron Murphy Jr. SA lock, Dude's a ball hawk, and Isaiah Rodgers, our free agent steal, could be a gem. But depth? That's where it gets dicey. Mekhi Blackmon's coming off an ACL tear, Dwight McGlothern's an undrafted wild card, and Jeff Okudah's a reclamation project. We're young, we're hungry, but we're thin, one injury, and we're toast. Drafting a corner feels like a must, doesn't it? Here's the tension. Our secondary's got potential, but it's unproven. Last year, Murphy balled out with 5 picks, but teams started targeting the other side. Rodgers held his own, but barely. If Blackmon's not 100% or McGlothern flops, we're leaning on Okudah, who's been inconsistent. A first-round corner, like Texas Jody Barron, who's popping up in mocks, could turn this group into a nightmare for QBs. What's your take, Skol crew? Stay put or grab a DB? The reward's massive. A shutdown secondary that pairs with our D-line to choke out offenses. Imagine Barron or another rookie snagging picks while Flores dials up blitzes. Pure chaos. With pick 24, we've got options: stay, trade up, trade down, but we can't miss. Who's your cornerback crush for the Vikings? Let's debate it in the comments. Let's rewind to free agency real quick. Those moves set us up nice. Will Fries, Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, Ryan Kelly, over $187 million in contracts, locking down both lines. Kwesi didn't just patch holes, he built a foundation. But here's the twist. With only 4 picks, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 6th, we're walking a tightrope. One bust and we're hurting. Does that make you nervous or excited? Flashback to last year's draft, Kwesi's 2022 class was meh. But 2024 gave us McCarthy and Rouse. Now the pressure's on, our roster's older, averaging 27.8 years per ESPN stats, and we're not chasing athletic freaks anymore. It's about fit, smarts, and grit. KOC's system thrives on it. If we nail this draft, we're reloading for another 14-3 run. If we whiff, we're treading water. How confident are you in Kwesi's plan, Vikings fam? The stakes are sky high. A draft class that keeps us elite. Picture this: round 1, we grab a corner or O-lineman; round 3, a D-tackle; and late rounds, we unearth gems. Free agency bought us flexibility, but the draft's where legends are made. What's your bold prediction for pick 24? I'm all ears. Let's fire up this hype train. Trade talk time. Mock drafts are wild right now. The Athletic's Ben Standig says we might trade down from 24, still snagging O-line help. Lewis, our beat writer, mocked us dropping to 32 for Kelvin Banks Jr., a 6 feet 4 inches, 320-pound mauler. Nick Baumgardner's got us taking Ohio State's Josh Simmons, a tackle, at 24. The suspense is real. Do we stay, drop, or leap up? What's your vibe, Skol Nation? Here's the drama. We've only got 4 picks, fewest in the league per the Stewart chart. Trading down could net us a 3rd rounder or more, but we risk missing a top talent. Trading up, we'd lose ammo fast. Last year, we had 7 picks and still got McCarthy at 10. Kwesi's got to play chess, not checkers. Imagine him on the phone, sweating, as the clock ticks. What's your dream trade scenario? Payoff's epic. Extra picks or a perfect player? Picture us trading back, grabbing Banks Jr. and a 3rd-round corner. Depth for days. Or we stay put, snag a stud like Simmons, and watch KOC mold him into a star. Draft day's a month out. April 24th is gonna be nuts. Where do you see us landing, Vikings fans? Drop it below. JJ McCarthy, our golden boy. Kwesi and KOC bet big on him in 2024, and 2025's his year to shine. He missed last season with knee surgeries, but he's on track for OTAs. GM Kwesi said he's exceeded expectations at every point. With Jefferson, a beefed-up O-line, and KOC's playbook, are we staring at a breakout QB season? The stakes are personal. McCarthy's our future or bust. Last year, we leaned on a vet bridge, but now it's JJ's show. Only Brett Rippon's behind him on the depth chart. If he flops, we're back to square one. If he balls out, we're NFC North Kings. Imagine him slinging it to JJ for 4,000 yards. My heart's racing just thinking about it. How big do you think he'll be, Skol fam? The dream. McCarthy leads us to 15-2. Picture this, week 1, he's carving up defenses cool as ice with that Michigan swagger. Drafting depth around him like a corner or guard sets him up to cook. Are we one QB explosion away from a Super Bowl? Tell me your McCarthy hype level in the comments. I'm at 11. Let's zoom out. Where are we at? After free agency and with this draft looming, our roster's a mix of vets and youth. Jefferson's 26, Allen's 31, Murphy's 27. Balance is key. But with just 4 picks, every choice is do or die. Are we a contender now or still building? That's the million-dollar question, Vikings Nation. Tension's thick. Last year's 14-3 wasn't a fluke. KOC's a genius, and our core's elite. But holes linger. Depth at corner, youth on the lines, and the NFC North's a gauntlet. Green Bay's got Jair Alexander. Detroit's got Aiden Hutchinson. We can't sleep. A killer draft could tip the scales. Imagine adding a lockdown corner or a bruising guard. What's our ceiling, fam? The vision. A roster ready for January glory. Picture pick 24 hitting the field, plugging a gap, and pushing us past 14 wins. Kwesi and KOC have us primed. This draft's the spark. Are you feeling Super Bowl vibes yet? Let's wrap this. Hit me with your final thoughts. Draft day's coming. April 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Round 1 fires up. Rounds 2 to 3 hit April 25th at 7 p.m. and 4 to 7 wrap up April 26th at noon. We've got pick 24, then 3rd, 5th, 6th, no 2nd or 4th, so every shot's gotta count. Are you glued to the TV or refreshing Twitter like me? Let's get hyped, Skol Squad. Clock's ticking, Kwesi's got 1 month to scheme. Will we trade down for picks, grab a star at 24, or shock the world? Mock drafts are teasing us. Dane Brugler's got us eyeing Kelvin Banks Jr. Lewis mocked a D-line stud early. The build-up's insane. Imagine the roar when Goodell calls our name. What's your draft day ritual, Vikings fans? Here's the closer. We're 1 draft from greatness. Picture this, new blood, McCarthy slinging it, Jefferson soaring, and Flores D locking it down. Skol Nation, this is our year. Let's make some noise. Smash that like button, drop your draft predictions below, subscribe for more Vikings news, and share this with your crew. Let's ride to Green Bay together. Skol.